Hello and welcome to this episode of Community Connections, airing right here on OROMIA11. I am your host, Anna Orr, and it is that time of year where we are talking to African Economic Development Solutions about their summer programming, as well as celebrating who we are as a community. This is going to be an episode of inspiration, education, and hopefully entertainment as we get you out of that house and into the community to celebrate with people you know and love. Please make sure that you stay tuned.
Greetings. This is Dr. Jean Galgalu, founder, president, and CEO at African Economic Development Solutions, AEDs. AEDs is a non-profit organization that serves African immigrants in Minnesota. We provide business development training program, first-time homebuyer education, housing counseling, loan for small businesses, and credit placemaking. This year, we're bringing you exciting Let Africa Annual Festival on August 4 at Hamlin Midway here in St. Paul. This is our 10th year anniversary. We are bringing this dynamic and amazing artists, the music and food here in the city of St. Paul, Hamlin Midway. And also we have National Africa Leadership Conference on August 1 and 2 in St. Paul as well. You can visit us for more detail at www.aeds-event.org, or you can call our staff at 651-646-9411. As well, you can talk to our staff if you want to be vendor. When you come from other state on August 1 and 2 for National African Leadership Conference, I am sure you will enjoy the Let Africa Annual Festival, where you can see the dynamic artists, diverse from east to west, from west to east and north and south Africa, and including other artists performing on the street and dancing on the street. I am really looking forward to see you at Let Africa Annual Festival and also National Africa Leadership Conference. Thank you very much.
I'm so excited to have you joining me on this episode of Community Connections. Jalene, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here with you at OROMIA11.
Absolutely. Now, we are here talking all things African Economic Development Solutions. Mm-hmm. Can you talk to me about your role with the organization?
Yeah, my role with the organization, I work as the Communication and Creative Placemaking Program Manager. I basically do marketing, outreach, so whatever you can think of, that is my title.
Wonderful. Now, can you just talk to viewers a bit about what are some of the services that AEDS offers to the community? You all have such an amazing footprint, but I still think there are a few things that people don't know you all actually provide.
Yeah, that's true. We have lots of different services, including business lending, business development trainings, financial coaching and counseling, and community building. So people who want to start their business or expand on their business, we do offer loans, or if they need some training to make sure their business is successful down on the road, we do offer those trainings. Also home ownership trainings for people who are looking into buying a house.
That is so poignant for services to be offered at this time. One, there are so many people that are trying to navigate the housing market and oftentimes don't see people that look like you and I reflected. So I'm sure it is encouraging to them to be able to call and ask questions, but also receive training that they need to try and get their homes or try to open their business. Entrepreneurship is such a huge thing since COVID. People, as I like to say, are making the pivot. They're leaving their traditional 9-to-5s and stepping out on their own endeavors.
Yes, it's nice to have those resources accessible for our communities, and we're there to support them in any way.
Now, we are just in the thick of summer, which means the Little Africa Festival is approaching, as well as the annual leadership conference. Can you talk to me about what the Little Africa Festival is, but also what are we offering in the community in participating in this event with AEDS?
Yes, this is going to be our 10th year hosting Little Africa Festival and Parade. You should expect Snelling Avenue to be closed off in St. Paul. There will be a parade full of dances, cultural dances, performances, many delicious cultural foods to be expecting. And it's people that you know in the community already that you will be seeing at the festival. So we'll feel like home.
Now, what is the theme for this year's Little Africa Festival?
Little Africa Festival, our theme for the festival is always the same. It's building our community. And so Little Africa is basically the theme. We have Little Africa District, which is located around the Hamlin Park area. So it is crucial to have the festival in that location.
I think it's beautiful because the last few times that I've attended, we've had so much amazing food from different communities across the diaspora, as well as being able to hear such amazing music and cultural dance, but it also hasn't been fully just African. We've had our indigenous community come and perform as well, and so many other different groups, and it really just feels like a melting pot for communities to come together and really just celebrate who they are.
Exactly, yes. It is very critical to have our Native brothers and sisters opening up our events as a way to acknowledge the land. So we're very grateful for that. So expect more this year. We expect about 10,000 people to show up. So we're hoping to see you there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's rain or shine. People come out to the Little Africa Festival because we've had some really warm, sunny days, and then we've had some raining events, and it still has been a really nice time, a celebration and community. Now, when is the Little Africa Festival taking place this year for those that may be interested in wanting to attend or wondering what's going on in Snelling when they're trying to get down there?
Yes, it will be on August 4th, so it's a Sunday. It will be from noon to 9 p.m. Same location at Hamlin Park in St. Paul. So whenever you see that road closure, please park your car somewhere in the neighborhood and come join us.
Now, you guys are also known, as I mentioned, for the National Leadership Conference. What is the focus of that this year?
So our theme for the National African Leadership Conference is Lifting as We Climb, similar to last year. This term was coined by African American women in the progressive era. So we have adapted that phrase to show community support, basically, with our leaders. Whenever you hear that phrase, think of maybe holding someone as you go up the ladder. So as we go towards success, to not forget our brothers and sisters, to pave the way for them, basically.
I think that's beautiful, and anyone who knows anything about community knows that we are better together.
Yes.
Now, we are going to be talking a little bit about the Lifetime Leadership Award that will be given out. What have been some of the candidates like for this achievement? I remember last year hearing about some of the people, and they had such impactful and important stories. Can you talk about this year's candidates and or award recipients?
Yes, so the Lifetime Leadership Award, so the candidates were actually selected by outside committee and not from AEDs. We have 14 candidates for the public to vote from. These candidates are from all over the U.S., African immigrants that have impacted the communities in several ways and continue to thrive with their communities. So we want to make sure to acknowledge them and the success they've come to show.
I think that's really important. Now, talk to me about how people can vote for a candidate specifically, because I'm sure there's still some time for people to cast their vote to support or nominate somebody they deem worthy.
Yes, voting is still open until the 24th of July. So you can vote if you visit our Facebook page or our Instagram page. You can find that voting link. It will take you directly to our Google form where you can vote. You can only select once, so you can't go back and vote twice or more.
Now, for people that are interested, let's talk location for the leadership conference coming up. Where will it take place this year, and what are the dates for people that are interested in at least taking together some of the information and or popping in for a session?
Yeah, so the Lifetime Leadership Award will be taking place at the Intercontinental Riverfront Hotel in St. Paul, Minnesota, and it will be on August 2nd from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It will be the same location for the National African Leadership Conference also, which is on August 2nd and 1st and 2nd at the same location at Intercontinental Riverfront Hotel.
Can you share with me about what keeps you engaged in this amazing work? I see you here not only in your traditional attire, but you also seem so excited about the work that you're doing on behalf of AEDS, as well as in the community. Yeah. What keeps you personally connected to this work?
Just seeing the impact the organization has on a day-to-day basis into on the community has a huge impact on my motivation for this work. Previously, I've done work for corporates, and you don't see the impact you're having in the community, at least not directly.
Right.
But this way, you see the impact the organization has, the impact your work has, which keeps you going on a daily basis.
What is one thing you are looking forward to during the Little Africa Festival?
The food and the amazing performances that will take place. We have about 18 artist groups and individuals. So I'm looking forward to those amazing artists performing and the delicious food, of course.
Can you highlight a few of the performers for us, for people that may be fans of some of the people coming and don't know that they will be there?
Yeah, so if you like cultural dances, expect the Oromo Youth Association and the Oromo Student Union to show us the Oromo culture through their dances. Also the Korma group, their name is Afro Contigo.
Yes.
They will be performing their traditional dances also. I really love the group dances. They have you participate, the audience participate in the dance. So I'm looking forward to that this year again.
I think it's going to be a wonderful time of celebration and community. And I'm always encouraged by the work yearly that AEDS is doing. So thank you for not only inviting us, but also partnering with us to keep amplifying the amazing community work that is taking place across the greater metro.
Thank you so much for this opportunity for us to share all of our events that are coming up. We hope to see you and your communities there.
Absolutely. Now, lastly, do me a favor and provide people with ways for them to stay connected with you, but also with the work that's going on with AEDS. I know as we go further into the summer and the fall, there's going to be more events. There's going to be more amazing work taking place at AEDS, and I know people are going to want to connect.
Yes, the best way to stay up to date with us would be through our social media. We update that often at AEDS Minnesota, and on Instagram, please follow us. And also our website at aeds.org. You can find many different services that we offer, and also our event calendars on there to stay up to date.
Now, I'm sure at the Leadership Conference as well as at the Little Africa Festival, people will see you buzzing around because I know that at AEDS during these events, it is all hands on deck. So I not only look forward to seeing you make your mark in the community, but continue to highlight all the amazing work and programs that are taking place across the diaspora at these events.
Yes. All of our staff is all hands on deck, like you said. We all help each other in making sure that our events are successful. So when the community comes together and help each other, there's better things to expect, you know. Yeah.
Now do me a favor and look directly into this camera here and give a personal invitation to somebody that says, you know, I don't have anything going on that day, and I do think I do want to find out a little bit more about AEDS, or I may just want to go and venture out into my community. Please give them a personal invitation.
Yes, you are personally invited to our events, the National African Leadership Conference, and also our Little Africa Festival here in St. Paul, Minnesota. Our Little Africa Festival will take place at Hamlin Park on August 4th, And the conference will take place at Intercontinental Riverfront Hotel in St. Paul. It will be on August 1st and 2nd. We'll be happy to see you there.
Thank you so much for joining me today on this episode of Community Connections, as well as going out in the community and doing the necessary work to keep finding those connections in our community.
Thank you for having me here. It's
Absolutely.
been great.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for this episode of Community Connections. Make sure that you look up the website for AEDs, African Economic Development Solutions, so that you can stay connected to their work and take advantage of the amazing program and the efforts that they have to keep our communities together. As always, I am Anna Orr, and this has been Community Connections airing on OROMIA11. I look forward to connecting again with you soon.
This is Dr. Jingle Galu, founder, president, and CEO at African Economic Development Solutions, AEDs. AEDs is a nonprofit organization that serves African immigrants in Minnesota. We provide business development training program, first-time home buyer education, housing counseling, loan for small businesses, and credit placemaking. This year, we're bringing you exciting Let Africa Annual Festival on August 4 at Hamlin Midway here in St. Paul. This is our 10th year anniversary. We are bringing this dynamic and amazing artists, the music and food here in the city of St. Paul, Hamlin Midway. And also we have National Africa Leadership Conference on August 1 and 2 in St. Paul as well. You can visit us for more detail at www.aeds-event.org, or you can call our staff at 651-646-9411. As well, you can talk to our staff if you want to be vendor. When you come from other state on August 1 and 2 for National African Leadership Conference, I am sure you will enjoy the Let Africa Annual Festival, where you can see the dynamic artists diverse from east to west, from west to east and north and south Africa, and including other artists performing on the street and dancing on the street. I am really looking forward to see you at Let Africa Annual Festival and also National Africa Leadership Conference. Thank you very much.